Okay guys, I was asked to make one more video on a lighting fixture. I think that because it's pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at how one might go about making this, which looks really complex, but honestly isn't that bad. And I think showing you how to do this might just kind of open up some doors. Because you'll see, just if you think about it right, how quickly and easily you can do some pretty cool and complex things. So yeah, let's get started. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use our pendant stuff that we've built in Revit, but we're gonna create a new shade and a new cutout for that. So it should be pretty simple. We'll go to Rhino. We're gonna just start by creating an elliptical form. Let's say that this is 12 inches. Yeah, something like that. Maybe it's not quite that big, or not quite that size. We'll bring it in maybe a couple inches. Okay, and then we'll have the actual fixture comes down and has a circle. Maybe that's a 1-inch radius circle. Make sure I got that right. Okay, so let's say that that is 8 inches up. Maybe not quite that much. Let's go down another 2 inches. So like 6 inches up. And we have that. And we're going to probably need to duplicate that. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm going to model, I'm going to loft something that we can use. And then we will assume this whole thing basically a torsion fit. It kind of lofts through from this one down through these two to that. Alright, so if we loft that, it's not going to be that interesting, but let's go ahead and see what we got. Turn that to shaded. Okay, it's kind of weird. Alright, you might notice that the seams are lining up, but not on that top one. So I'm going to rotate this. Say 90. And then I'm going to loft again. And I think we might check to see we do a tight as opposed to loose or normal. Okay, so as a form, let's go to our reference material. It's not bad, it's just not that, it's not as interesting. So, alright, and our seams now are lining up, so that's good. Alright, so now we just need to get the interesting parts going. And I might go ahead and see how they're kind of kinky. I'm just going to rebuild these both to be 6 points, okay. I think this will want to be closer to the top. Alright, this would be a great time for me to use Grasshopper so we can kind of see things in full, you know, see a preview of this as it's being built. So I'm just going to turn that on real quick. One of my favorite uses of Grasshopper is to just feed it lofted forms. You still have to select things in the right order, the curves in the right order, but you can basically on the fly, you can see how a loft is going to look before you actually go about baking it. So I can kind of do this fun stuff here and see it kind of build that loft as I go. An important part while I'm doing this is I'm making sure that none of the curves overlap each other. So this one's always lower than the next one above it. I can't quite tell. I don't know if I like exactly what I've got here, but you know, it actually is pretty close to at least something that looks like our guys here. Maybe I need to move these down. Alright, so let's call it good. Bake that. Alright, so we don't need Grasshopper anymore. Oh, see, that is a problem. Maybe we do need Grasshopper somewhere. So our seams are twisting. And if we had paid attention, we would have seen that. So let's see if we can rotate this. I'm gonna flip this one. Alright, that one's good. I'm gonna flip this one back, and I'm gonna rotate it. really close now. Alright, that looks good. Okay, the only thing I'm probably not so happy is how close that's getting right there, so I'm just going to tease that a little bit. Okay. Alright, sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and send that to Revit. We'll call this the torus shade. Okay, the only other thing we're going to need is maybe look at the cutout. So let's just grab this. So if you notice on our piece, it's a diagrid. It's kind of an X pattern. So that should be about all we need. Great is that I'm going to turn down the stroke value. See what 2 looks like. Okay. And then we just need to do that, copy that, and we will flip it. It looks like it's going to repeat pretty nicely. Yeah, let's take a look at the source material again. Yeah, the only thing I might suggest we do is turn down a little bit even further, maybe 1.5. And then probably look at the, let's get it right on an intersection. And an intersection. Okay. Alright, let's export that. Yeah, honestly, I have made this really large. Go into that one, go ahead and edit family. We will now save as. We'll call this the torus. We will take out this piece. Let's go to a front view or left view, doesn't matter. insert our CAD. Oh, we did not export that correctly. Essentially getting rid of the, don't need the void either. So we got the torsion on there. The only thing we're kind of really missing is to be a light source. So to do that, let's just use this revolve. Right there. Okay, that's perfect. Pull that out as light source. So just leave that right where it's at. Move it down a little bit. And we'll just lower this guy. And let's lock that into place. Make sure that gets locked on that. Okay, so I mean we do have like a connection between the torus and the pendant, but I think that, well, let's just see how that looks. So we have that, we'll save it, we'll load it. And we need to change the materiality of it. It's called layers. Well, that was a really bad name. So we have mesh A02. Let's just go ahead and duplicate and assets. We'll call this the torus mesh. Change this cutout. 6 inches by 6 inches. Let's look at our. Let's go with 12 by 12. I don't know if we need any offset pattern. And in this case, we want it to be a little warmer. All right, let's place it. Alright, it's a little too loose of the pattern, but I think we're maybe get the light bulb to be a little larger, pattern to be a little bit denser. Okay, we are so close. Okay, let's go edit that family. Let's increase the size. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Let's edit the material. Six inches, let's try that. Oh yeah. Nice. Cool. That's it.